everybody! Welcome to another episode of our premium reviews for AirSim. Today, I got the MiG-21 Lazur-M to talk about with you guys. This is a $70 US, pack. It's just a regular MiG. It's not really a regular MiG-21. It's a MiG-21 BIS, as it shows right here. It's a MiG-21 BIS. I've flown it a couple times. Now, I do like it, but, you know, it's just, it reminds me as a normal Tech Tree MiG-21 that you can easily get. So we're going to talk about its weapons, a little bit about its history, and what I kind of rate it. And I'll show you some one of my battle reports from after a match to show you guys how well I did in this MiG-21. Overall, for its BR 11.0 for sim, it's not too bad. You know, if it hits a max BR of 11.0 and below, I mean, it will be in somewhat in a good fight. Anything above 11.0, you're kind of at a huge disadvantage. Because you just got F-14s and F-16s coming into the mix, and you're kind of a little bit outplayed, in my opinion. So let's get to it real quick with the weapons it comes with. It's got R13s. It's got 4 R13s you could put on. You could put on 4 R3Ss or R3Rs. Or 6 R60 MKs, or 4. Comes with this type of bomb loadout. 2 500M fabs, 4 S24 rockets, 8 100 OFABs, ZB500s, 2 250Ms fabs. You got the S5Ks, comes with 64, and the 4 rocket pod S5Ks. Honestly, it's not a bad loadout. I mean, you can also create your own loadout if you wanted to. It has a custom loadout that you can edit. I've flown this a couple times in AirSim. My opinion, I like it. Do I recommend buying this pack? Definitely not, in my opinion, because it's just a regular MiG-21 BIS, in my opinion. I mean, it's great if you need to grind the German tech tree. I would recommend if you need to find a good premium tech tree vehicle to grind, depending what MiG-21 you want to go with. There's the SPSK that I'll go over in the future. But if you're looking for a top tier MiG-21 and you need to grind the German tech tree, I mean, it is a good vehicle to buy if you have the money. What else we gotta talk about, man? So yeah, it's. I mean, you could get the regular tech tree if I'm really, really talking about it. It's somewhat similar to the BIS, the tech tree BIS. It's really identical to the normal BIS if you really take a look at it. You know, the perk of just buying this is if you really don't have anything in the tech tree, in my opinion. Now let's get to the information about this plane. Pros about this, I'm probably gonna scuff this up, but powerful Taminsky R25 engine with high acceleration, climb rate, and power to weight ratio. Relatively large air-to-air payload for its tier. All aspects are IR AAMs. Varieties of air-to-ground, air-to-air and ground weapons. Improved overall performance to the previous fish beds. The cons is the delta wing causes massive speed, bleeds and turns. The R25 engine has a rather high fuel consumption at afterburning, and control surfaces lock at high speeds. So the history of the Lazur-M is it's also known by its equipment name. ARL-SM was a communication equipment for the PBO jets as part of their land-based air defense system. I'm happy to scuff this up. DOSDA 1. Lazur-M was first installed in the MiG-21s S and retained on later models of the MiG-21, including the MiG-21 BIS. There was the base model of earlier MiG-21s, 21 bis exported to Warsaw Pact countries, and the LSK was one of the users. Later deliveries were equipped with the Payload. I'm probably gonna scuff this up. Do forgive me. The Payload iOS system. The default livery in game is red 872 JG. I'm not gonna read the rest of this, but the aircraft was number 2427 of Luftwaffe and decommissioned on German Unification Day and later scrapped in Dresden. My opinion on this plane, it's basically the same thing as a BIS. Like, literally, you can see it has a little bit better of an engine, and turn time's 37 seconds. This is 38. Rate of climb is 225, and this one's 179. So it's just a little bit better performance BIS. Overall, my rate on it is definitely a 5 out of 10. Just because it's just like a little bit better than the Tech Tree BIS, but I don't think it's worth $70 in my opinion. It will only be worth the money if you have the money to spend on the plane, and if you're basically just starting out on the German Tech Tree line for aviation. It might be a great aircraft to buy to grind up to high tier. If you're looking to speed run to get the high tier as quickly as possible, then it might be the aircraft for you. But overall, I've flown it. It's a pretty decent aircraft flying. But it just feels like a regular MiG-21 BIS, if I'm brutally being honest. Here, I'm going to show you guys what I got on my action report. Over here, I got 6 kills, 1 enemy kill assist, 6 criticals, 8 hits, 3 landings, 6 takeoffs, and I believe I went 6 and 6 on this. 6 kills, 6 deaths. I think I broke even. Now, mind you guys, this is my rewards on how I did. Just remember how useful action works. So, I was getting kills, but I was also dying pretty quickly. I was going against pretty good people. My total RP was 22k, which is pretty low in my opinion. I've seen people probably get more. I hit about 137k for Silver Lions, and I only played for about 53 minutes. So if you probably had an hour and a half, 2-hour match, I probably would have got a bit more. Now rewards may vary from different players. I'm not the best sim player. I would basically call myself average. But if you're probably a better pilot than I am, you probably will hit more rewards than this. But this is just kind of like my point of view of how I did. Pretty decent. I mean, not too bad. Not too bad in a way. But overall, guys, 5 out of 10 on this aircraft. Really don't recommend buying it if you already have top tier Germany, but if you need a top tier premium to grind the air tech tree, I mean, I would buy it if you have the money. But honestly, if you're gonna buy a $70 pack, I would definitely go with a different $70 pack if you already have top tier Germany. It's just not a pack I recommend buying unless you need to grind the tech tree. Now, if you want to buy it just so you don't lose a lot of SL, or if you're looking for something to grind SL with in AirSim, then that's also another great aircraft to buy it for. But in my opinion, I would not recommend buying. I would not recommend buying it unless you just have if you have the money for it and I would not recommend buying it. Sorry. Would not recommend buying it if you already have top tier. Kind of getting a little lost, so changing my thought, but that's really it, guys. My rating for this is 5 out of 10, and that's it for my review on the Lazur. Now, guys, these reviews are my opinions and my experience with the aircraft. Others people experience may vary. Some people may love this, maybe some people may recommend it, but just kind of my point of view on the aircraft. This is just my kind of my view on it. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks again for all your love and support, and I'll see you guys for the next episode for the next premium talk. Oh 07 guys, have a good day or a good night.